Hello, Rockhounds. These are, I found this here, um, probably in the very beginning when we dug our driveway out. This popped out. This has got something interesting on it that I've tried to get universities to look at. It does have fossil, it looks like a crab or something in the bottom of it and a brachiopod. I've had this forever. I just took it out of a bag. This is super weird, y'all. People are saying saber-tooth tiger tooth, elephant tusk from the Ice Age, all sorts of things, y'all. I found this in that in the ancient riverbed side. Native gold and limonite, I will show. And then I had to bring these all three cases out because I didn't know where the shark tooth was, but I see it in here. But first we're going to go and I'll wet this down with water. This thing hadn't been wet in probably 16 months. But this is solid black chert, as you can see. It does still have, but I'm going to show you here. Just going to go ahead and wet it down. I even met with a geologist at a university around here in this town where I'm at. And I was willing to give this to them, for them to take this, to analyze it, to see what I think is on here, if it's true or not, and to tell me how the fossils are in the back you're fixing to see. And one is very defined. And the guy told me, I filled my entire bed of my truck up with the stuff I found here. And some of the stuff you ain't even seen yet. You'll see when we get our museum going. And that guy said, we're not interested in anything you have. You just got a bunch of just rocks, normal formations. Okay. And I quit after that. And he left and I left. And there ain't no telling what he told the main geologist. He was just an assistant geologist. But the main geologist at the university said, yeah, we'll be more than happy to analyze anything you want to, give us. We'll help you. But when I met that guy, he shut everything down. And there ain't no telling what kind of lies he might have told the geologist, but it's a good thing that Tennessee is a one-party state, if you know what I mean. Because, I did record our conversation. But he told me that they wasn't interested in anything I had to offer, that I just had a bunch of normal rocks. I had pretty cool rocks, and I even showed him some artifacts that I might have found here that were well-defined church artifacts. He even said they were normal rocks. I didn't have anything of value. I didn't have anything of historical value, not monetary. I don't care about monetary. I said, okay. I left, put all my stuff back up, come out here, and I ain't quit yet. So after that happened, I started fully uploading on YouTube. And July 31st, 2025, I made a decision to go all in. So that this YouTube account is from 2022, as you see, and it used to be called the Coffee Drinker Morning Show. Talking about coffee, and I was gonna I drink coffee 24/7, and I like trying different brands and different states and countries, and I was gonna blow that up in that, and then I started this, and I just flipped from the Coffee Drinker Morning Show to Tennessee Rockhounding Adventures, and this is how this was built. So on July 31st, 2025, after I thought about what he had said, and the other universities I contacted in the state and out of state, Arizona, Texas, Louisiana, Georgia, Alabama, Florida, even Massachusetts, Connecticut. I even went all the way to Nevada, Arizona State, and then Nevada, and then a couple smaller community colleges that had geology apartments. No one responded to my emails. I said, okay. So I could either quit or take on this journey. and bring out what I think is historically significant for the world to see. So on July 31st of 2025, I started uploading videos to YouTube. As of right now, we have 15, I think it's 1,530 something videos on YouTube. Mostly shorts, but there will be a lot of long form. Anyways, I want to give you the backdrop of everything. And this rock, this church stone right here, I took to that guy after the main geologist said he would take this and analyze it. Give me a date on the fossils in here and tell me what I think I found on the side. Because if I found what I think I found on the side, then that would mean that as soon as an asteroid hit the Earth, the animal died and smeared the print in the side of this rock. That would be historically significant, right? Yeah, because it does look like an animal paw print, and then the last paw is smeared. I'll show you that in just a second. I'll quit talking. This is the first of the weird finds, and one of the original weird finds on this property that I found here in Tennessee. Check this out. Hold on. Let me get it wet. Good. Make sure it's good and wet. I guess the wet, I guess it don't really matter. Alright, check this out, though. It's a piece of chert that I found in my driveway, right? I'll show you the fossils first. Right here. Let's see. Right here. This looks like, let's see if I can get some light on here. Maybe I shouldn't have wet it, y'all. It looks like some kind of crab thing, crab animal. Can you zoom in on it? Yeah. See right there? It could be a brachial. Let me turn that light back off. It could be a brachiopod. You see how it goes all the way around? And then it's got that dot in the middle. But that's the first, you know, the creature in this thing that I found in this. And I thought that was awesome, y'all. And then on the very same side, it's a brachiopod impression. I didn't know it at the time. I just thought it was a seashell. You see the impression right there? Right here. Maybe I shouldn't have wet it now, y'all. But this crab looking thing here, pretty unique, y'all. Okay, now check this out. Right here. I don't know if you're going to be able to see this like I did, and I don't know how I seen it. But right, maybe I shouldn't. Probably shouldn't have wet it, y'all. I messed up. That's an amateur move. Right here, it goes here, here, and then it loops, 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 and then smears. Do you see a paw, like a paw print right there? And it's probably not a paw. You know, it rounds right here. It rounds over, goes over this way, and it does have a cut that comes back. Rounds up, 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 and then smears. See how it's rounded there? Anywho, that, if I do it at an angle, you can kind of see 1, 2, 3 indentions, and then a side, and then it's smeared over here. It looks like it just smeared off the rock here. Can you see it? Can you see those indentions right there? That's where and then it does come down and comes out here, and then comes down here and rounds off at the bottom. Now, if that was a paw print from a prehistoric animal, wouldn't that mean that at the moment of impact of an asteroid, that it melted into this stone? I don't know how that works, but that's just how I assume. But anyways, that's the first weird find that I've kept all this time, and it will go in our mini museum. I'll try to clean it up some more, but it will definitely go in our mini museum. Y'all have I was gonna say have a great day. I'm not done yet. Hold on. But yeah, I tried to get them to take this for free. I didn't even want it back. And the guy said it was a normal rock. I didn't have anything significant. So, okay. That's one down. Gotta put that back in its bag. I try to keep everything in bags. So, I don't know why. It's been in the ground for millions of years. Here's the next thing that I thought was weird. I'm going to wet that down. I found that in the ancient riverbed next to my driveway. I do have a video of it. I think I have a video of me finding it on YouTube. People have said on TikTok that it could be everything. You know, like saber-toothed tiger tooth. It could be a elephant tusk from the Ice Age. Just a piece of corals. People said it's just a rock. But I have emailed universities about it. No response, y'all. It is pitted on the back all the way down. It goes to a point. I have never found any. This is the weird, a super, super strange find, y'all. I would love to have information on it. But you can't get information if you can't get nobody to respond to emails or phone calls. And if they do respond, they always say they'll get back with you, and they never do. So I'm just wondering on your thoughts what this could be. I'm coming to you because the professionals that I've talked to or tried to talk to or emailed, they don't care. So, but I'd like to know information on it. I mean, I took photos and shared with AI, and it comes back. A mammoth tusk, a saber-toothed tiger, all kinds of stuff that I have no idea. I don't know. It's pretty weird though, right? It's a really odd find in an ancient river system. But we'll move on. Let's see here. See which case this is in. I think it's in this case here. Let me move this thing out of the way. Is it in this case here? Alright, now I have found, I tried to separate everything, y'all, fossils. I do have something here that I thought was a claw. I'll just show you this real quick. This wasn't a part of the video. But it's got the indentions, and it might be just a tool or something. It looks like one. But you can't tell, but it was pitted on the back. I thought that could have been a claw. But I don't know if I can't ever get in contact with nobody to look at nothing. I mean, we do have our fossils here. Let's get to the shark tooth right here. I'm going to wet this down, though. I don't know if wetting it down is going to be a good idea, but we're going to see. Here's the shark tooth, y'all. I'll show you it does have a core in it. Maybe I shouldn't have wet it down. Another, you know, I'm an amateur. Just a rockhound, y'all. Sorry for the shaking, y'all. I drink too much coffee all the time. It does have like a, see how it goes back there? And AI said what shark it was from, but I forgot. It does have a core on. It absolutely looks like a tooth, y'all. And it is cracked. Right there. But anywho, I found that also in the ancient riverbed here on my property. Now I did find other oddities like that. That looks man-made, maybe. And then, you know, I did find other similarities of shark teeth. Like, okay, that kind of looks like that in a way. It doesn't, it's broken, you know, just oddities that I thought that, well, I don't want to throw them back. I mean, it's not as great as that shark tooth is, but I don't want to throw them back in case they might be like canine teeth or something. So I just put the weird ones in there. But Okay, that's the shark tooth and other odd. And I did find some that look like you can't see through that package. Diamonds and rainbow colored and all kinds, and big old piece of. It's got a red interior in that, but anywho. And then we have. Alright, hold on just a second. I have to pause this video.